Hello and welcome to Third Degree. This week, as has become traditional on this program, feedback and follow-up on three of our most fascinating stories to date. First up are Shrien and Izikhothane, who are township teenagers, mostly from poor backgrounds, who compete to see who is the most expensively dressed. Often they go as far as burning their clothes, tearing up money, just to show their apparent wealth. There was a huge reaction to the show, and many promised to stop. Can they change their ways? For the Izikhothane, clothes make or break an outing. Groups with titles like the Born Agains or the Overspenders challenge one another to look their best. Labels are all important.
Izikhothane like really bold stuff. They'll tell you the aim for dressing is to stand out.
When the Izikhothane compete, they diss each other, trample on clothes, squander alcohol and custard. Shockingly, they even tear up banknotes, all to show that money is no object. They're largely from poor backgrounds. It's their cash-strapped parents who pay for this excess. It's all gone so far. Even a smile has a financial value. The winner of these contests receives no tangible prize. Admiring glances from the crowd is sufficient reward. After the Third Degree broadcast, there was a huge response. Izikhothane trended on Twitter for well over 24 hours. On Facebook, people were so appalled by the trend, they galvanized South Africans to join a support group called Mzansi against Izikhothane. Even the controversial king of bling, Kenny Kunene, took action. We met up with him at one of his 42nd birthday parties in Skothane, east of Johannesburg. He was unhappy that many saw him as their role model.
How can I influence these kids about how to dress? You know, yes, I speak loudly about what I wear. I speak loudly about anything that I have worked for.
Without seeing the irony surrounded by the success, he'd taken it upon himself to mentor them.
I came to Oslo and I spoke to some of the Izikhotanes, and quite frankly, this is a trend that has always been there. You know, we black people always give names to the way we dress. However, with the Skothanes, there's a number of things that they did wrong. Number one, burning money, that's wrong. I don't burn money, I give money. You understand? And that's what I was telling them. As you can see now, tonight, I've got some money that I brought that I'm just going to give to some of the people here, you know. I said to them, don't put your parents under pressure to buy you clothes if they cannot afford. If they can afford, yes, it's fine. Those are some of the things I was talking to them about. Also the value of education. But frankly, if you don't know that education is valuable, is the key at this time, then you are the dumbest person on earth. But we have to say it over and over again so that the young ones can see and realize that we value education.
Talk is all very well. Leading by example, another matter altogether. At his party, he put on a flashy display of bling. The Izzies came in numbers to see their king. Some even claimed they'd had enough of this trend.
So boys Skothane wakhwitha
ya ngakhwitha
khwithise yena.
yabheda le
Yaphetha right.
yabheda uma ola lokusebenzela ukunika le mali ufila kanjani mase kakubona wenza lento oyenzayo ngale mali akunike yona ngcono ukuthi uyisave yabo or recare udle kahle.
Although Kenny Kunene threw this party mostly for the Izikhothane, he charged a cover fee, which many of them could not afford. And so it was left to the cameras to record this night of gaudy flash. 200 Rand notes to be flung into the crowd. Trademark dairy custard, synonymous with the Izikhotanes, poured onto a glittery cake. With this kind of excess, will Kenny Kunene's words have any effect at all on impressionable young people who see him as their role model? Coming up, will Shrien Dewani ever have to answer questions in South Africa around his wife's murder?